Hey guys, this is Patrick with Pat's Tech Review, and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Xbox Series X, and after owning the system for about over a month, we're going to be talking about some of the things that I do like about the system and some of the things that I don't like about the system that's going on right now. So stick with me, let's go. Alright guys, so I've had my Xbox Series X now for a little over a month, and I bought it on the release date on November 12th, 2020. I was very excited. I got it home, I unboxed it, and I opened it up, and it was everything that I expected from a next-gen console. I had NBA 2K21 as the game that I bought for it initially, and the game played pretty good. I didn't have any of the issues that other people have been talking about with that particular game cutting off and stopping. I also went ahead and bought the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for the system as well, which is $14.99 a month. And if you want to know more about that, I'll pin a video above my head. A couple of things that I do like about the Xbox Series X first is the design. I do like the fact that the system can fit pretty much anywhere. It can stand up or lay down on its side. And right now I have the system lay down on the side underneath my TV, which is a pretty good spot for it. It doesn't take up too much space. Another thing that I do like about the system are the controllers. They are a bit smaller than your Xbox One controllers, but they do feel comfortable in the hand, at least to me. There have been people that have been complaining that they've been having hand fatigue with the smaller controller, but I haven't experienced that. Also with the controllers, you can use your Xbox One controllers and play those with your Xbox Series X. So you don't have to go out and buy additional controllers unless you just want to have that newer controller with the D-pad. Here is one of the new controllers for the Xbox Series X, and as you can see, the D-pad is a little different. I do like the fact that it gives you kind of an 8-point touch. Instead of just the 4 up, down, left, right, it has all the diagonals where you can actually touch on the particular controller. One thing that I do like about the controller also is the fact that there is a texture feel on the back of the controller. It actually feels really good in the hand, and it feels really comfortable whenever you're playing the game. Another thing that I want to recognize are the left and right triggers are smaller on the Xbox Series X and S controllers as opposed to the Xbox One controller. I didn't recognize this in a controller review that I did, so I want to go ahead and make that known that the triggers are also a little bit smaller. They also have a little bit of a texture feel on them as well. Graphics on the Xbox Series X is everything you expect it to be from a next-gen console for the time being. You get to play at 4K, which I play now, and Call of Duty look excellent on this particular system. I do want to talk about the gameplay a little bit. It's everything I expected it to be because the next gen consoles actually do a really good job as far as delivering on a frame rate and also a good quality picture at 4K. You can see that in this game there is ray tracing going on. Whenever I move into a light, you know there's ray tracing. It's not as good as it would be on the PC, but still it's pretty good. Another thing that I do want to talk about is the quick resume feature that you have on the system. All you have to do is literally go from one game, click on another game, and the other game loads up. This is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I got this on the Game Pass. And if you look in the top right-hand corner, you'll see an icon that actually will say quick resume. And from there, you just hop right back into the game. It goes way faster than actually loading the game up from scratch, and I'm right back into another game. I will say that there are still a lot of issues to be ironed out with the Xbox Series X. In one of my previous videos, which was a fixed video for Call of Duty, I had a lot of people that were saying that their system wouldn't cut on, regardless of if they're playing Call of Duty or any other game, it would just shut off. My recommendation to those individuals was just to let Microsoft go ahead and handle that, either get a new system, take it back, and let them go ahead and go through that process of getting a brand new system. Because whenever you do get something that's brand new, you expect it to work right out of the box. And I do think that Microsoft and PlayStation are both taking hits for that. With my Xbox Series X, I really haven't had a lot of those issues. The only issue that I did have was with the Call of Duty game. Whenever I got to certain parts in missions and the ray tracing was turned on, it would just shut off. So after a month of owning the Xbox Series X, I really do believe that it's a great system. If you can get your hands on one, of course, because they are sold out in the stores you go inside of, and you have to either wait for one to drop or you have to go on Microsoft to actually buy one. Now, I will say that it is easier to get your hands on the Xbox Series X as opposed to a PlayStation 5. As far as my recommendation, it's really up to the player. If you're a PlayStation person, of course, you're going to buy a PlayStation because that's just what you're used to playing. And PlayStation does have a strong footing and strong hold in the gaming community. But, you know, I decided to go with the Xbox, and I'm not disappointed with my purchase at all. In fact, I would encourage people who do play PlayStation to even give the Xbox Series X a try. So for my final thoughts about the Xbox Series X, it is a great system to own. I said this before, Xbox Game Pass, I think, is a great thing to add on to it. The quick resume is also good. The system is really fast. The graphics are really good at 4K. Refresh rates look okay. Right now, PlayStation is performing a little bit better than Xbox. I've been reading that in the news, but I think in time, Xbox will catch up to the PlayStation 5 and even surpass it because the processor that's inside of the Xbox Series X is a lot stronger than what is in the PlayStation 5. I believe 2 teraflops is the difference, but that can mean a world of difference in the later titles. All right, guys, this is my little girl, Cadence. Say hi.
Hi.
I told her that she would have an opportunity to be in one of the videos. In fact, this is her second appearance in one of these videos. So I just wanted her to have a chance to be inside of it.
So look at the next video what I was in.
That's right. So guys, if you did like this content, please like and subscribe to the channel. Of course, this is Patrick with Pat's Tech Review. Peace!